Did anyone else play TikTok trivia?
What? No.
What, you don't like
Okay.
winning $100,000, Scott?
I saw that and I was like, maybe, but no, I was like, I'm good.
I
Well,
mean, it was only a top prize of $200, but
unless there were a lot of stupid people for one question, and then you could win an exorbitant amount of money.
that is very true.
Allison,
I got
we
all
are
the
some
way-
of those stupid people. But
I got all the way to 800 people out of like 150,000 people.
I'm ready to recap whenever.
And I had the right answer, and then I second-guessed myself. Then I chose the wrong answer because I'm a fucking dumbass, and I would have been in the last 400.
maybe next time.
And this is where I'd put my trivia trophy if I had one.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, if someone could give me a recap, you will get inspiration
We already
for the
did
session.
this.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Then whoever wants to raise their hand first. Wesley's turn.
Wesley.
Eros has it.
Wesley
After
took
the key,
notes.
I'm ready. Are we ready? Ready, class?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I'm ready.
Reading from my D&D notebook.
It's beautiful. Describe it to us.
I'm sorry.
It-
Is that unicorns?
It is unicorns in space with space helmets with rainbows and moons and ice cream
That doesn't even
cones.
fucking
If
make
that doesn't,
sense.
if that's not a D&D notebook, I don't know what
Nothing
is.
has to make sense. It's cute. After the healing of King Eros, the group is ushered to the peace talks. The talks do not do much of anything. Eros explains the intricacies of the war and how Igong is a successful war economy because they supply the
Igong.
weaponry to both nations. Now we are reminded that Flint is a boomer racist against elves.
That's right.
Good note. Solid note. That in and of itself would get us
Oh my
inspiration.
He
Boomer racist.
He also is capable of forgetting who he's racist against. He also cannot remember where he hails from. He does remember a long sea voyage that landed him on an island. The throne room is then set up for dinner, full of delicacies of Frival, on 4 tables in accordance of the seasons. The king and queen of Andean enter, and then the peace talk starts, and the whatchamithings, the like rules or like the
Mhm.
steps or whatever. All
Mhm.
lands will be retained to lords and ladies.
Lottie.
POWs will be released on all sides. POWs. I just thought.
Mhm.
Yeah. Andia will
Prisoners of
release
wars.
all Manaborn, and in return, I will renounce kingship to him. So that was his stipulations. Eros notices that the terms and conditions contains a dagger, and the king of Andia is stabbed to death. That's why you always got to read the terms and conditions, folks.
There's a dagger at the bottom. What's that?
That's how Apple got me last time.
The now King Felonius, is that from Shrek?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Maybe.
No.
Takes over. No, that's King Farquaad.
That's Lord
I'm sorry.
Farquaad.
Yeah, Farquaad.
Anyway, King Felonius takes over the talks and threatens to commit a genocide against magical peoples. Candyman's father
God.
is with him as well. King Felonius fires a vial of anti-magic potion at Gotti, which hits, but it is then reversed. Candyman is hit, but is not. It doesn't affect him yet. The king escapes with Candy's dad, gay, and a battle against enemy guards ensues. And then we all fought and got our asses whooped.
And you died.
And I
Kinda.
died. And then,
But I saved
yes,
him. I got him back.
at the end of the fight, I'm getting there because I also recorded all of our moves. Nezran revives Eros. Candy is in a mid-existential crisis, and that is where the episode ended.
Yeah.
Right. He was just like, I don't feel like firing at
And
anybody.
lest we
My
all
daddy.
forget, Nezran is still a woman.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yep,
Nezran
right.
is still a lady.
It is only day 1 of
She
2.
works hard for the money. So hard for it, honey.
Luscious locks.
You are all in the Frivalian throne room, having gone through a lot in a day so far. A coronation ceremony, a kingly betrayal, a fight, a death, Candyman getting sucked of all his magic, like just right out of him. And you are all still currently in this throne room. What is up, Allie?
I just wanted to let you know my blood sugar is on the low side of normal, so I may not be able to stop all the beeps, but I'm going to try really hard. So at the very least, we may have to repeat ourselves every once in a while.
Oh, darn it. Your machine that warns us if you're going to die or not is going to interrupt us? Okay, wow, dang it. That's
Sorry,
fine.
I just
You're
was
good.
letting you know.
I have brown sugar. Does that help?
We'll
bring it.
try to include it in the podcast. We'll try to be like, Flint, eat your
eat your tuna.
sugar.
It's
So-
canon. Flint has
Eat your
diabetes.
It is canon
Eat your
that
candied tuna. Or,
Eat
I don't
your
know how it
candied
works.
tuna.
Sorry, but that would probably kill you, wouldn't it?
Get your butterscotch discs, Flint.
yeah, the candy. It is canon that Flint.
It's your Werther's.
Oh,
Your Werther's
okay,
original.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
Flint has diabetes, but I don't think insulin pumps exist in Once Upon a Time land because I feel like it's
They can if you want.
They're
I
just
feel like
they're
it's
just
the same
piston
concept.
fires all.
there we go.
Yeah, you just put magic in front of anything that fucking exists.
If it had like a beautiful
Magic?
noise that like went ring, I could be like, oh, it's my low fairy, but like no.
I don't like that. I don't
I
like that
love
term. It's kind of.
Oh shit.
Low
Okay.
Low fairy.
The low fairy comes and sprinkles the sugar dust on my head.
The low fairy.
So yeah, you are all still in this throne room. Gotti is, after being hysterical from Eros being almost incapacitated and dead, is standing over Candyman, who is kind of just like laying down on the table, and says, "We need to get you to an apothecary right away."
I don't know.
do you
I
feel?
don't know what to care about anymore at all.
I'm confused. What the hell is carrying a pot gonna do for us?
No, an apothecary. It's a type of doctor.
Yeah,
Shoot
I
it in
get
the
it.
pot.
A pot to carry.
Flint, I don't know if this is the time. Flint. I'll pick up Eros and I'll start going with
Eros
Gotti.
is up, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I'll
Oh
support
God!
him.
Oh God!
Yeah, like, I'll
fall
That's
into
it, yeah.
Nezrin's arms.
Cool. Gotti
Woman
starts to
Nesrine.
kind of pick
Oh
you up.
well, never mind.
Candyman.
I'm fine. I can walk.
Gotti tries to like start getting you up and says, "Well, I know you probably do not know what to care about right now, but right now we all care about getting out of here alive."
Let's go. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right. You fucking
Oh, goodness.
predator handshake, and he picks you up, and then you start making your way toward the door where Colt Candy came in and surprised all of you. But Gotti is walking the other way and says, "There is obviously a secret escape hatch behind this throne, just in case of emergencies. We will probably have to wade through some of the battle. There is currently, from what I gather, quite a bit going on outside. So we will need to be careful."
And we didn't access the secret escape hatch because like they would have been notified of it, right? Like that's why we didn't go and get the king out
Well,
earlier.
that, and we were a little far away from it to make
okay.
an escape.
Oh, I see.
And also,
So it's like
you
in a
know,
different room.
if you're trying
I
to
see.
be smart, the man could control what literally felt like time and space. So, you know, I don't think we could have made it away.
Right. So me being a little bit cheeky is maybe a little bit
Sportsmanlike.
not
You're being
warranted,
great,
right?
Nezran. You're being so great. Let's get the fuck
Thank
out
you.
of here. And Gotti walks over to the throne, and within the stonework finds a button and presses it. And the entire throne, you hear a starts to lift out of the ground and shift to the left.
Oh God!
Revealing a secret set of stairs. As you were all
Look at this.
walking down,
Eros, you got everything here, don't you?
Yeah.
Does it come with a hot tub too?
it actually does in one of the rooms down
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yes.
We'll have
Which
to come back and try
button?
that out at some
Which
point.
button do I push to get the
Do
hot
not,
tub?
please, dear God, do not push any fucking buttons. You
Flint
do not
is
push any
already
buttons.
going over and like fingering all the buttons that he can find, just
Uh,
very carefully. Like, what does this button do? What does this button do?
Gotti leans over
Boom.
to Eros and says, "It is okay. I deactivated all of the other buttons except for that one, as you ordered, Your Highness."
Yeah, we can't trust Gotti, or not Gotti, we can't trust Flint.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
No.
And you are walking down this hall. There are multiple doors and rooms.
This
But-
one doesn't do anything.
All the rooms are locked.
Flint, let's go.
No.
Until you come to a hatch in the ceiling above you. As you open it, it leads to the outside of where the throne room was, and you are running around the side of the entire castle. As you're running, Gotti says, "We will need to make our way into the town. The castle is obviously not safe at the moment. I know just
Why?
the place. There's a battle going on inside the castle."
Yeah, the guy's army is still here.
I thought Time Stone Boy left and took all
He
his
did, but
Time
his army's
Stone
still here.
warriors with him.
I
No.
would not say that an entire army is here, but there is definitely some sort of battalion attacking the castle and covering his escape. We must hurry. Everyone give me a perception check.
Flint's is 0. I haven't rolled yet, but Flint's is 0. Nat
Okay,
20.
13.
I fucking lied.
Senile old man.
22.
16.
For those of you that got a 13 and above, you are running kind of like downhill around the castle to what looks to be a very thin riverbed, nothing that would be too difficult to traverse. But up above on the left, you see a bridge leading from the town of Frival capital into the castle, and it is laden with just Frivalian guards, Andean guards just going at it one after another. You see spells flinging off into the air. You see magical weapons being used, those bright lights that attacked you in the throne room. You see them popping off every once in a while like sparklers. And you make your way across the river and start walking uphill into the portion of
Oh,
town
God.
where there is not a battle going on, but like the battle is not far away. And Gotti says,
And then how's it look like it's going? Can we see how each side is faring?
I have
what
a
did you roll
nat
for
20.
perception?
I did.
You did the 13? You got a nat 20? It looks like they are suppressing the attack.
I hoist Flint up. And
Yes.
What do you see? What do you see?
Ah, put me down!
Look!
He doesn't
Look,
like to be
darn
lifted
you!
up very high. He's afraid he'll fall and die.
We need information, Your Majesty.
He's
The
like a
Frivalian-
Pomeranian.
It looks
Put
like
me down!
it looks like the Frivalian guard is holding their own, and it looks like they are suppressing the attack from what you can.
It looks like the Fervolian Guard is suppressing the
Good.
tax from the Time Stone Boys.
All right, good.
Now put me down!
Okay. Gotti is leading you through the town into kind of the back alleyways and things of that nature. He seems to know the place very well until you get to what looks to be kind of like a shopping district. It's very, imagine like a cul-de-sac, but it is surrounded instead of homes by shops. And he is walking to a shop that, hold on.
So it's a plaza, just so that
I swear,
everyone's
we
aware.
see a Viscount discount pop
No,
up.
discount, Frival style. No, it is called the Frivacacary, and
The Frival.
and as you walk in, there is a tall, slender elven woman that is adorned in. How's the best way to describe this? It is a headdress that is very white, flowy tulle going down.
Oh,
and a
how
white
nice.
dress
It's
as
our
well.
wedding day.
So she's a bride.
Kind of like that. Yeah, sure. But like, think of more of like a medicine woman type. Deal.
Oh, like a
Oh,
nun.
how
like
nice.
A, like a
She's
nun
married
that's
to
a nurse.
a
Like a
worker.
healer.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of noony.
Listen, guys, I got this. Woman to woman, I'll talk to her.
Woman to
God.
what? Nezran, what the fuck?
No, please.
And I'll go up.
Gotti says,
Gotti,
"Oh no,
what's
please,
Go-
go ahead. Do it."
what's her name? Gotti, you gotta help me out.
All right, do nothing.
What? What's her name? Gotti, you gotta help
All right,
me
do
out.
nothing.
You don't know. But you took us to her, but you don't know her name. That just seems a little like.
Give me an insight check.
I don't know. You. 16.
Oh yeah, he definitely knows. Yeah, there's no way. He literally said, "I know someone," and led you out of the castle.
Gotti, I think you're lying to me. I think you're lying to me. You don't want me to know this person's name.
Go ahead. You talk to them.
Okay, fine. I go over. I go, hello, greetings, fellow female person. How are you?
Fellow female person. Huh.
And I just kind of tussle my hair, and I'm like, yeah.
Very lovely hair. What can I do for you?
What the fuck am I watching right now?
You can help our friend, and I'll point back over to Candyman. He's
To Candyman?
Well, I think he's hurt, and he's also depressed. He's lost his will to fight right now, and he's gotta get that back.
Well, I'm afraid I have nothing for you to fight with, so you can leave.
What?
You can leave.
You're just gonna. You can just
What if one of us is hurt?
What about?
Do you know who we have with us? Do you know who we have with us?
What if one of us is hurt?
Yeah, like
Oh, so that is why you're here. Of course, come in.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I said that. I said he was hurt.
But you
and emotionally hurt.
No. We have bigger problems. We have royalty, and he's very hurt.
Gotti is just like chuckling in the corner, and he says, "Miriam, it's okay. You can help these fine folk. We need help."
It's a very pretty name.
She's a lady for a day.
That is very interesting. Gotti, who are these people? I obviously recognize you, Your Highness. She does a very deep curtsy.
Hey there,
says, you are wounded.
Very.
Now you see it. Jesus
Ow.
H. Christ. Never let a woman do anything.
She immediately starts tending to your wounds.
They hit me with a
and
purse,
says,
and they came back with a bigger purse with buttons.
Oh no. Gotti
So many persons.
says to all of you, this is my sister Miriam. Miriam, the gang, I suppose, and his Lord Highness. Miriam, I don't know how to explain this, but I was shot with a bolt, and the bolt took magic away from me. I could feel it. I could feel it sap my very soul out of my body. But long story short, I'm fine now. But it hit Candy, and I don't really know how to treat something like this. Can you help him? Let me roll for her. Yes, I can help him. Candy, go ahead and lay down on the table over there.
I don't want to.
Now that you are walking into the
I
shop,
don't want to.
you get a very good. You must, if you want to feel better. I'll give you a sucker after we are done.
Kind.
Now, when you say that, do you mean like a candy, or do you mean like a blowjob?
A real candy.
Ow.
No, just a candy. This is not that kind of establishment.
Well, I don't know. I've heard a lot of things from the
Yeah,
kids.
blueberry.
Mm-hmm.
Not about your establishment, but just,
From the
you know.
kids? Jesus H. Christ.
What kind of sucker?
Wow.
What is your favorite flavor?
Blueberry.
You said blueberry?
Blueberries.
He likes
She snaps her
blueberries.
fingers, and like a medieval version of a fucking blow pop appears in her hand. And before she like goes to hand it to
you, call it a blow
you.
pop, don't you?
Yeah. Right. What do you call it?
Does it have bubble gum in it?
It has a kind of tacky gum.
I don't want. I don't want any gum. I don't want any gum in my blow pop.
Oh, okay.
He just wants.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi.
Sugar ball.
Hello.
He just wants
doesn't
a
make me
ball
feel
to suck
better.
on.
Hi. Hello. I have very low blood sugar, and I require some of that
yes.
candy.
Okay. No, I understand completely. Yes, take the sucker. She gives you the blueberry fucking blow pop, and looks at you, Candy, and says, "I have an entire jar of dum-dums, medieval dum-dums that you can have. But go, please, lay down on the table." As you all enter the shop, you get a better glimpse of what is surrounding you. It is very similar to a portion of Viscount Discount's shop. There are different potions and herbs and churners sitting around the room in various places. as well as piles of scrolls that are kind of separated in nice, neat little bins going around the room. And it smells of lavender very heavily. And it's a very relaxing, pleasant place to be. But Eros, she is currently treating your wounds. Go ahead and roll for me
an erection check.
Nat 20.
Well,
I'm kidding. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hard. Instant.
I like a dirty 20 myself.
One moment.
Can we start referring to the age of 30
You're
as
just like,
dirty
hey,
20?
she's beautiful.
No,
Whatever.
Eros is very gay. He's completely turned off.
He's like, ew, gross.
He's also
So go
in a
ahead and
lot
give
of
me
pain, so
a
No, that's true. Yeah,
3d4
almost dead.
plus 2, and that is what you will heal.
Ooh.
She is currently bandaging you up with very expert precision, and it's very quick. Like she's moving from place to place, covering up wounds, using magic to kind of heal you a bit. But that is
She didn't do a very good job because I only was healed 6. So
6. That's funny. So she kind of patches you up a little bit, and then says, "I will come back later. Let's go ahead and let that sit for a little bit." Candyman, how are you currently feeling?
Well, kind of like how the world's in oblivion and there's no point in any of this anymore.
wow. Shit.
Well, first of all, I'm going to provide some antidepressants.
I told
I'll give
you.
you some of those. But let me see.
Do you know the meaning of happiness?
The meaning of happiness is keeping your mouth shut, Candace.
The meaning of happiness can be many things.
I'm sorry, Flint.
But she, as you're,
Jeez. Flint, I mean, like, he's sad, he's depressed, and you're just bullying him now.
you are quite mean. You are a rude little one. I will make you wait outside if you keep
little shit.
ragging on your friends like this.
It's okay, Nezra, and
Don't
I
worry,
deserve it.
we're mean to him too. It's fine.
Oh, no, Candy,
I really
no.
put this.
What
I
Candy
put
say?
this on myself.
Candy said it's better than I
Oh
deserve.
jeez, no, shut up, Candy. We're mean to Flint too. It's fine.
So Candy, as you're laying on the table, she walks over to the front of the table where your head is laid down, and she puts her hands on both sides of your temples, and you feel a warm light emit from her hands as you're laying there. And she does that for a few seconds before her eyes open wide and say, "I cannot even tap into your nothing. I can't, using my magic, tap into your circulatory system, your nerves, anything.
Try touching his penis.
No, I will not do this. You can leave. You can go outside." And Gotti's like, "If you do not shut the fuck up, I swear to God, don't talk to my sister like that. I kill you."
Good work.
So she says, "The only thing I can do for your Candy is provide you with a potion, but this is the best I can do. I cannot use healing magic on you."
Sounds about right.
I do not understand. You were hit with what?
It was an
He was
anti-magic
hit with a dart.
arrow.
Anti-magic? Do you have any bits, odds and ends of this potion with you that you may have recovered? If I had a little bit of it, I could probably come up with some sort
Did we
of
save any?
counteraction.
Is there any around
Is
the
it
wound
in
or anything?
him
or-
currently?
You could look at my gun.
Go ahead and make a roll
They
here.
don't work anymore though. Just like everything else,
Okay.
nothing works.
I mean, the best I could do is take a little bit of blood from the wound, and maybe I could get some. Does this work for you?
Nothing really works for me anymore, to be honest with you. But
Oh,
I'm going to take
Lord,
this as a
just
yes.
let him. Let her draw the damn blood, Candace.
Sorry. I didn't mean
She takes.
Oh my God, he's
I
apologizing
think
to
I'm
Flint.
crying. I was like, this is wrong.
He's
This
apologizing
is wrong.
to
That
Flint.
shouldn't be happening. Not the blood thing, but Candy bowing down to Flint.
Nurse
is
Mayo,
wrong.
you've got to do something.
Nurse Mayo. She has a name. I don't remember it, but she has.
It's
a name.
Miriam.
Yeah, it's Miriam.
Mary.
Mayo for sure.
So she gets a vial with a pinpoint needle on top of it and kind of pricks you a little bit, Candy, and starts drawing a little bit of blood and says, I honestly do not know how long it would take to come up with some sort of counteraction for you, Candyman, but this is the best I can do for you. Other than healing potions. Do you need some?
Just give me all you got, Doc.
How hurt are you? All. Let's do a quick check across the board.
I am. Yeah, go ahead, Flint.
I could use some healing. More than 4 points.
I have a third of my hit points.
I'm at 40. I'm at
Oh, we're being
Yeah.
that honest. I have
I'm at
half.
49 over 60.
Okay.
I'm at 13 out of
But I
37.
feel like you didn't tell me I took any hits. Like I didn't on the magic thing. I didn't like take like a hit. It just
Right,
it
like
just-
you didn't take any damage from it. Like he just.
Okay. And she says, well, I guess it's time to bring out the big guns. She walks over to a very small bin in the corner of the room and takes out a scroll, opens it, and starts speaking magic words that Flint, you would probably be familiar with, and Eros probably even you would be familiar with. This is going to be a prayer of healing for everybody. You were going to do 2d8 plus 8.
Does it work on me?
Oh my gosh.
Because I would have a different patron. Nope, that's not what
I
those
mean,
are
I
called.
think it's just like
It's a general sweep, yeah.
Okay.
a general divine kiss on the head.
Kiss on the ass.
7.
Eh.
2d8 plus what?
8.
16.
Cool.
19.
I'm like pretty much completely healed except for like the one deep gash that I got. But that's like very on the mend.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
live.
that-
King has a gash. Well, you hate to see it.
Wait.
Oh, Miriam, you're clever. You're clever. Let's talk
Miriam
sometime.
didn't say that.
Oh.
Nezran, are you a
Um,
man yet or no?
No, I'm still a woman. Can you not tell by my
No.
luscious hair?
For those of you
Is
who
it
can't
not
see
beautiful?
who's listening to
just
the
went
podcast,
into-
he keeps sweeping his hair out of his face.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm just sweeping. I'm just like tossing it back. Like every time
Farrah
that
Fawcett
I
out
mention
here.
that I'm a woman, it's just like whoosh.
God.
And I would just
And
like
it's
to
like
point
sexy.
out.
It's like Elsa hair.
And-
You know, like when she does like.
Wow, it grew
in,
really fast.
I would.
No, it's my hair isn't normally this short. It's not like this short in the world. It's long.
Are you
in the world.
blonde too for this lady venture?
Yeah, like
okay.
platinum blonde.
So you're like
Yeah.
Gwen.
Like
you're
white.
like Gwen
that's right, it's
Stefani.
like platinum blonde. Like a little bit, yeah. a
But
little
like
bit,
you
yeah.
know, younger.
She doesn't age because
Well, yeah.
she's a vampire.
Well, no, I'm like 300.
That's
Or
rude.
something
Yeah,
years
She's
like
not
Nezran.
a vampire.
Gwen Stefani.
Um,
Gwen Stefani
no,
is
I see what you're getting.
is like Nezran.
An
Yes,
Asmar?
just like an immortal
Yes.
angelic, fallen
Yeah.
angelic
With
being.
bone wings.
With a rock, with
or actually, I
a
don't know if I'm
kick-ass
300. I have
rock
to look at
demon
that
inside.
again. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I look like Elsa when she like tusses
Sure.
her hair at the end of Let It Go.
Um,
It's like hot, it's sexy.
Kill me. Marion looks at all of you and says, I'm afraid at the moment that is the best I can offer you. I did tell Gotti that I would no longer be helping the fighters, military, whatever you want to call it, of Frival, and that I am only a basic town healer. But
Wait, so you were a greater healer before in the past?
I took a solemn vow with the church that I joined. I swore against violence and a few other things, but
What kind of fucking pussy god is that?
I'm so sorry about him.
Flint, I'll just walk over to Flint. We gotta
Do you have a
bring it
sedative?
I'm
down,
pretty sure I told you
brother.
to leave.
We gotta bring it down.
Anyway.
Marion, do you have any sedatives you could give us?
No, I don't. And she slips you.
Laxatives?
No, she slips you like a little vial, something like it's so tiny.
Yeah.
Pour it in his drink.
Thank you.
And says,
Thank you. You're
Was
wonderful
that,
for this kingdom.
So
I can hear the battle going on outside. I will leave you all to discuss what you are going to do, and I will give you a little while, and then by the time I come back, I hope you are all out of my shop.
Understood.
well, you should come with us.
Hmm?
Your Majesty, don't you think that she should come with us? I mean, regardless of whatever oath you made, your king needs your help.
Gotti puts his hand on your shoulder, Nezran, and says, "No, no, she
No.
she should not come with us." And Miriam says, "I could not have said it better myself. I bid you adieu, and I will be back in roughly 32 minutes to an hour. Your Highness." And she curtsies and
Thank
then
you.
strides out of the room and into another room and shuts the door.
Well, my curiosity is piqued. Gotti, what's going on there?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, I actually think I'm good at persuasion, so that's gonna be ooh yeah. 15.
Look, my sister
I mean-
and I, we are not. We have a bit of a falling out. She.
Uh-oh. Did you guys go like full Lannister?
What the fuck? No.
No.
Who is the Lannisters?
No.
Listen, it's
Explain.
It's from a story. They don't turn out well.
No.
Just that tells me enough right there. You're good.
Okay.
Go on.
well,
No.
Anyway, my sister and I were on the front line for, I want to say, 60 years. Somewhere in there, and it did not go well for our parents. But anyway,
I saw
We
my
must,
dad.
we-
I didn't go over him either.
you.
Yeah.
That's correct. What I noticed you react when that man entered the room. Candy, do you know that man? Mr. Peasant is what they called him.
Mr. Peasant used to be my hero, but now I don't think I know
Your
who he
hero?
is.
What? Who is he?
My daddy.
Is-
my daddy?
Sorry, what? That man was your father?
Yes.
Yes. His name's Colt. Actually, we've met him before a
And he
few times
just-
actually.
Why is he helping the enemy? Why did he say anything to you?
We think
Do we have a man on the inside, or what? Like, what is
we
happening?
think he's brainwashed.
He couldn't even help his own son.
Like really brainwashed.
Like he might have a parasitic demon inside him.
Or maybe he
controlling
just
him.
doesn't love me.
That's a little closer.
You ever think of that?
No, it's not that.
Or
No,
you
ever thought
Candyman,
that?
it's not that. He has a demon inside of him.
Well, I go over and I start petting Candy's hand. No. It's not that.
I'm sorry, Nezra. I
Gotti.
didn't mean to talk. I'm
It's
sorry.
pretty close to that. He has some sort of parasitic being that controls his actions, his brain. His...
Gotti, have you ever heard of the Grey?
It's a gray. Let me make a roll for Gotti.
Yeah, not the
'Cause Gotti's
white,
been around a
not
while.
the black, the gray,
Nor the
not
blue?
the green,
Okay,
the yellow.
the gray. I have heard this name before.
I think I wrote it to you in a postcard from the gray.
Your Highness, this is probably before your time. long ago, they were very similar to. I'm assuming you are familiar with changelings, but a much stronger, more sentient form of changelings that they can talk, walk, think, and act for themselves. They are very rare to see, but
Oh, well, we've seen 2 of them.
you've seen 2?
Yes, or maybe the same one twice, but we've definitely seen the Gray multiple times.
Fascinating. Across this continent, not just Frival, not just India, but across the continent itself, there are many shrines that describe these beings as a sign that when they appear, the end is near. And many of these shrines are to, watch God.
Oh, God.
The one below the castle in the Silent Sentinels.
The king?
Jergal?
Jergal! Yes!
Yes.
The grace associated with Jergal.
In a matter of speaking, Jergal himself does not control these beings. Nobody knows who controls these beings, but there are many shrines across the land that talk about these beings. In passing, almost.
Interesting. Are there any here?
Can I roll for that?
No.
Oh.
And I only say that because you have not
Oh, that's right, I'm not
lived
from
in this
here.
land as long as Gotti has.
The
But
only
can
thing I know that's
I-
here is the Popeyes.
Can I roll because I'm a cleric?
It's right outside the castle.
No, I don't think you would have any ties to what he's talking about.
Okay.
Specifically. But he rolled fairly well. He says, I know that there may be one shrine in India, but I cannot be certain.
I think if we have a chance, obviously we're here to acquire the materia and to promote our fellow Silent Sentinels' cause for the throne. But we should very much like to see that shrine at some point,
Of course.
if we can.
It is deep in enemy territory, and that is what I want to kind of discuss a game plan with all of you.
Right? Yeah. No, I think we decided this. We're going full scorched earth. We're burning them to the ground.
Yes. Now, this is
I don't.
kind of
Nezran looks over at Eros like, right? Like that's the game plan.
No,
Let's gonna do
no.
it. We've been good guys for a while. Let's go full bad dude.
Wow,
Let's do
okay,
it.
I
We
think
could
that's
just
the
fuck
demon
everyone.
talking, Nezran, and
it.
no,
I'm totally in
because
this
there
plan.
are innocent
This sounds
civilians.
so fucking good to me right now.
Definitely, he's.
It's about time you all wise the fuck up. Like, I'm just saying. Like, this is great.
Gotti looks at all of you and says, this is a bit of a touchy situation because, Your Highness, we need to not only defeat Felonius, but we need to somehow rally the people behind you. But this is a discussion for another time, I think. Right now, I believe our main problem is Felonius mentioned that he was going to destroy our gate to the Feywild. There are 2 gates in total, one in Frival, one in India. These are holy sites, holy relics that have been untouched by the war the entire time. However, if he is going to destroy these gates and cut off our ties to our historic magic, then we need to defend it immediately. I hate doing this because I want to go with you so bad, but I need to go make sure that the castle is defended and our armies are in order, because this was a heavy blow to us. We will be scattered. Now, Your Highness, I'm going to ask you and your group to head to the shrine where the portal to the Feywild is and defend it. Can you do this?
Yeah, I think we can.
Good.
Yes.
And while you are there, Nezran and Eros, you can also do a little digging. I think this is a good opportunity for you to find out where this specific land's materia is, and also any information that you can find about the shrines.
Yeah.
It is the best.
That sounds
Is
great.
the best place for a lead that I can think of.
That sounds very good. And Gotti, don't worry. Eros is in good hands with us. Think of us as his personal bodyguards going forward.
Your brittle bacon hands?
My bacon hands. Thank you for pointing something that I'm actually a little self-conscious about. Gotti, thank you. I didn't think you were that
You
snide,
hear-
but cool.
You hear from like the other room where Marion is.
Oh
says,
God.
There's lotion on the shelf.
Thank you. It doesn't help, but that's nice of you to say.
Lotion.
I forget that my hands are horribly burned a lot of the time. I put my gloves back on to hide them.
Of course. I do not know exactly what will wait for you there. For all we know, maybe there's no one attacking it currently, but I cannot imagine Felonius is not ruthless enough to try a multi-attacked front. He will be sending spell slayers there, and I don't know if they will be armed with the anti-magic anything, but it just... Please stay safe as you travel. Stick to the road. Do not stray from the path. And please be safe, Your Highness. You are literally just now inducted as king. Today, I don't want to see your throne, your rule cut short.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Very bad.
Shortest king ever.
Yes.
Not like height-wise, but like reign-wise.
I got that.
So you got me. Eros got me. I don't know if you clocked that, Gotti, but like it was a little bit of a wordplay.
Yeah. Very clever.
Thank you. Man, Gotti, you and me are buds, aren't we?
Oh, buddies for life. Just you and me. Nezran, I get you and you get me. Gotti leans over to Candyman and goes, "Women, am I right?"
Huh? What'd you
so-
say?
I'm so
That's
sorry.
awesome
One
to hear.
moment, please. I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, good. I'm excited for
What
you.
was that? What did you say?
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Nope,
Ow.
you only get 2.
What was that?
Okay.
Thank you.
What? I'm
What
sorry,
were you doing?
Candy.
Oh no, that was me.
Oh, nothing.
Like in real life, sneezing and not wanting to like put
No,
it
we got
on
that.
the camp. Yeah,
we got
yeah.
that.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, cause you know.
As
Ugh.
you start wrapping up, Gotti says, "I know that my sister is currently in the other room. Here." He grabs a potion or 2 off of the shelf, and says,
Mumbles, could you speak louder? Some of us have 150 fucking year old ears.
"Listen, this is a potion of invisibility, and this one is a potion of healing. So, who wants to hold on to these?"
Who would be best to? Maybe Flint, maybe?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, you're already kind of our healer. I mean, it would make sense to give you a healing potion, at least, wouldn't it?
Sure, but shouldn't you give the potion to someone who doesn't heal?
I mean, yeah, that's
I mean, he's got
true,
a
but what if
point.
you run out of spell slots?
I'll take
I mean,
the
that is a good
invisibility
point.
in case I need to conceal myself.
Of course, Your Highness.
I'll let Candy have the potion,
I don't even
because he's
want
our
it.
fighter.
Of course.
I
He might
agree.
get a live it rough
I
and
don't even
tumble.
want it.
Well, you're going
Well,
to take
you
it.
know, you need
Well,
it.
take
I'm just gonna
it,
sacrifice
dumbass.
myself when we go out there.
Okay, wait. I have an idea.
No,
wait, Nezran, I have a plan. Walks over to
Oh,
the
yes.
to the counter, opens a jar, that you have no idea what's in it. Grabs something in it, and then walks back over to Candyman and says, "Here." In one hand, he has a potion of healing, and in the other hand, he's got a blueberry dum dum.
So dumb?
Medieval dum dum
Is that
sucker.
dumb dumb?
Yes,
Can I-
and if I recall, I believe blueberry is your favorite.
Who told you that?
You literally said it. You said
Dum
that.
dum.
Okay, can I have the dum dum?
You can have the dum dum.
Thank you. You're nice.
Yes. Dum Dum, please sponsor us.
Dum dum, da dum dum dum.
Dum Dum, please release a medieval line.
Please release a medieval line of flavors.
The sticks are real wood.
Dum-dums.
Ye old Dum Dums.
Yeah, it's just a really ugly version of rock candy. It's a tag comment.
Fuck, I love
it's
rock.
It's like
Colored
rock
blue.
candy, but it's just like actually rocks.
Yeah, just glued together.
As that encounter happens, Marion comes out of the back room slightly and says, and I know you just took some potions, it's fine, but Candyman, I am looking at your blood on my pedestal in the back. You are not completely devoid of magic, but there is a faint trace in your blood. Whatever this liquid is that you were hit with, it is not, how should I say this? It is not perfected yet. It is not exact. I don't know if it will wear off or what will completely heal you, but there is a faint trace of magic still left within you.
Wow. That's alright. I don't even want to be magic anymore.
Were you magic already?
He was blessed by a goddess. He was her champion.
You were blessed by a
In my
goddess.
mind, I was.
Which goddess?
Aphrodite.
No, you actually were. We met her. She almost killed us.
So water goddess.
Sorry.
She's in the river and she became a thing.
The water goddess.
Who was the water goddess and the water goddess's
Aphrodite.
sister, actually.
Aphrodite.
Ambri and Ashera?
And
Yes,
don't
that one.
forget the water horse.
Oh my. Well, you can take my potions and I will keep working. She goes back into the room and shuts the door. So Candyman, for the foreseeable future, you may use your guns.
But
The
I don't
guns
feel like I can use my guns
will
yet.
work. The only caveat is, because of your severed connection with your goddess, whenever you roll a 1 through 8, when you're rolling to hit, it will jam your gun instead of a 1 or a 2.
Now, is that with his modifier? Or
Even
like
with
just
your modifier.
plain-
It will mean it's a 1 or 2.
If you roll a 1 through an 8, it will jam your gun.
Well, you've got other. I have that short sword that you gave me, Candy. I could give that back to you if you need another weapon. You've got your bow. You've got so many things.
I don't
But I
remember
don't-
a lot, but
but I
it
don't
seems
have
like I've
love.
heard this before.
You do have love. You have our love. You have our love. You
What does that
big
even fucking
handsome
worth?
man. And
God is
Squeeze
just
his
standing
arms.
there like,
Oh
I am
my
I am
God.
just I am
Nesran, pull yourself together.
I'm trying to support our
Nezra,
friend.
you're
No,
just
you're
swooning it over
trying
there,
to be
jeez.
weird.
It's. I feel something.
I know
it's-
you feel lots of things, but you should keep those things inside.
The shrine itself is not far from the castle. It is a day's journey. I unfortunately cannot provide a horse or carriage for you. You will have to make the journey on foot.
Or,
All right. Well, we can look after each other. We should be fine. And do we
Nesran
need
has
to
wings?
maybe take a short rest, or we probably can't take a long rest, otherwise the thing will get destroyed.
It is up to you.
Well, how is everyone doing? I'll get my spell slots back with a short rest, but
I personally feel as though I should be carried by Nesran, and he should
Okay, I
fly
can do
me
that.
over so I don't have to walk. There.
I can't fly. I actually thank you again. So now that's 2 things now. People have pointed out I don't have my wings anymore. Thank you. Really actually sensitive, sore subject, and I have burnt bacon hands.
Gotti
So,
walks
great.
over to you,
It's
Eros, and
great.
says, I must return to the castle and aid in the fight, Your
I
Highness.
understand.
And he goes down to one knee, bows, and then runs out of the hut. And you hear like him draw a sword as he runs up to the castle.
All right. It's been a while since it's just been the original group together. Let's say we get into some trouble, Your Majesty. No, we need to go. We need to save.
It's a complete fucking 180. Jesus Christ.
Why the fuck do you sound like a Bethany on a dirty 30?
Gotti did point you in the direction of where you needed to go. It is south, directly south, so you will be taking this southern road. There are 3 main connecting roads that lead out of Frival, the capital, and Wesley, you, Eros, know where those 3 roads are. So it does not take you long to, leave the hut and make your way through the town to get to the road. As you were leaving the hut, you notice, as you're walking through the town, that things become more and more squalid as you get further and further away from the castle, to the point where some buildings are looking kind of abandoned, and there's some vine overgrowth from the incredibly dense forests surrounding the land. But yeah, that is what you see as you get to the road. Do you want to do anything to prepare before you leave?
Ooh, yeah. So I guess we should, and I apologize, I don't remember here. Did we decide a short rest? Did we?
Oh yeah, we can kind of retcon. Yeah, like what do you all
that
want
as a short rest?
So what will a short rest do for Flint, who needs spell slots desperately?
Unless it says that your spell slots are recovered on a short rest, much like Nezran's, it does not do anything.
And where would I find that out?
I don't believe as a cleric that happens for you.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
okay.
I think you need long rests to get your spell.
So it's completely up to you. You can choose to stay at the hut and take a long rest, or you can do a short rest. You do know that Gotti did say that you have no idea when or how the portal will be attacked. The shrine will be attacked.
I'm gonna defer to our king, our de facto leader, right now, and ask Eros what he wants to do. It's his kingdom.
Do we need HP? Is my question. Do we need more hit points?
No, I don't.
No, Flint.
I'll be okay, I think.
I think we should just go. I mean, why spend more time in Frival when we know it's not where we need to be?
And I mean, and if we count that interaction that we had with Gotti and Miriam,
Mayo.
Miriam or Mariam?
Marion.
Mariam.
Mayo Clinic.
Mayo. If we count that with Gotti and Mayo, then that I get my 2 spell slots back, and those are at highest level. So, plus you can roll any hit dice that you need to if you want to do some extra healing.
So Wesley's at short rest. Yes. No.
No.
No. Cool.
No. Oh, so we're just going.
Oh wait, did you need the
Cool.
short rest, Scott? Sorry, you needed the short rest.
I get my spell slots back. I get all of my stuff back by doing a short rest. My thought process was we used that conversation with Gotti and healing healing you and healing Candy, and that whole thing that we just did as the short rest. I don't know if Aaron will let us do that, or if we need to take additional time outside of the kingdom in this hut to do a short rest. Short rest is usually
For this,
like
I will
an
need
hour
you
and a
to
half
say
hour.
that you are doing a short rest specifically.
Okay, so like on top of already. Then that's up to you, man. So like, if we take a short rest, then it's at least another hour.
And that gives us the opportunity
we
to
potentially lose.
Right.
Gotti did say it's a day's journey, so at some point
We will have to take a
need
break
stop and make
at
camp.
some point. Yeah.
But it would be better to do
I
it
guess that's
far,
true.
far away, right?
Yeah, in Farawayville.
Right, and not like here.
Halfway point.
Okay.
We're
yeah.
also right
Cool. That's a good
outside
point. That's a really good
the
point.
finished
Good point.
battle, and I wouldn't be
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to attack the castle again. So
Right. Yeah. So maybe we don't spend any more time here than.
Yeah, and I mean,
Let's go.
where I think it'd be kind of interesting too if they find out that I'm still alive, they're gonna think that I'm in the castle, not in their land. So,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Ooh, we should
Element of
disguise
surprise.
you. That's a good point.
so I say we go.
Cool. So here's how this is going to work. Wesley, you are kind of leading the charge for this, and this is your home, technically.
I'm gonna go home.
So it'll be very similar to how we did this in Yigong with Miles. Since you were leading the charge into this very thick, dense forest, I want you to roll me a d6, and it's going to be a random encounter, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. Can we just, for me, are we still in Frival or are we headed to Andia? Because
You're still in
say
Frival.
Andia. Okay. Are we headed to Andia?
No, not yet.
Okay. And okay. I think I understand.
You know what? I would like to do before we go into this. I want to shift into my boa constrictor form.
You're fucking what?
Yeah. Remember, because that was one of the things that I bought at the store.
And you
wanna
want to
be a
change
girl
into a
snake?
boa?
Yeah, here I'm looking it up on my. I want to like hang off of someone or like crawl
were
on their
supposed to
shoulders and
carry
just
me.
like hang off of them, or like I'll like, well, I'm doing
Yeah,
this,
Flint can ride you
or like,
Bitch.
as a snake.
gosh darn it, where the heck is it? Oh, can morph into a constrictor snake once per day for 3 hours.
Okay. If that's, 100%. That's what you want to do.
Didn't I buy that thing for you?
So yeah, I'll morph until.
Yeah, you did.
I think you did, or did I buy it?
No,
for
he bought it for
for
you,
myself,
and then
or-
he bought it.
You
He
bought-
bought
oh,
two of
what-
them. You got one for him and one
so
for
you
you.
have one and then I have one. Yeah, so I'll turn into my constrictor snake self, and I'll kind of like off to the side of the road. I'll like to the point where I can still see you guys, but I'll like try to stealth and be.
You're gonna like stealth by them or ahead of them.
I'll stealth ahead of them.
Why?
Let's do that.
I'm so sorry. Can you
I mean,
explain why?
Reconnaissance? I don't know.
Okay.
Nah, man, I'm digging it. That's a great idea.
I mean, like we're about to go into this forest and we don't know what's in it.
Yeah,
sure.
like probably things with cloven hooves that will step on you, but
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be
That is a possibility.
really clever snake.
Okay.
I'm a
Snake.
snake. I'm a snake.
Slithery little
I'm a
snake.
snake.
You just wanna hang
That's
all
what I
over
should have called
Candy.
the bracelet. Is
I just want to turn into a
the
snake.
bracelet
Let me
of
do this.
I'm a
okay?
snake.
So
Okay, but you have to roll for how many eggs you lay, because you're still a female.
Oh shit, that's right. No, I'm not gonna make you do
I'm
that.
pregnant
Oh, of
too.
course,
Like,
you're
when
pregnant
did that
snake.
happen?
Oh, did I forget
I'm
to
a
mention that
pregnant
side effect
snake.
of the bracelet?
Oh, of just turning into a woman, I just
pregnant snake?
automatically get pregnant.
Yeah, that's how that works.
So Wesley, go ahead and roll a d6, and we're gonna get a random encounter going.
I rolled, and it was a 4.
It's a 4.
Yes.
So
Can I go into stealth for this? Can
Yeah,
I
100%.
be stealth?
Yeah, so I'll say that
Okay,
you're ahead of the party.
Okay.
As you are traveling along, it is very beautiful out here. You've actually never traveled super far into the elven wilderness, but it seems incredible. The only way to describe it is it's incredibly well put together. It feels like you could walk into the middle of the wood and take a nap under a tree, because the light is hitting it just right, and it would give you the warmth that you so desperately want in order to take a good solid nap. Leaves blow to and fro. You see ample wildlife in between trees going here and there. As you traverse the road for quite a long time, it's remained pretty quiet aside from the regular noises of the wood.
Flint is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably not like your usual dwarven, homestead for you. That would make sense.
And also elves.
And also you hate elves. That's right. You're racist.
And also, there's like a snake. up
Yeah.
ahead of you like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's kind of spooky too.
So as you're going along, you hear the sound of rhythmic bells. Almost in, it is definitely succinct and in a pattern that would resemble some sort of song, but you do hear laughter and a beautiful voice singing coming from the woods.
Oh, fuck. This is how it started the last time.
Do we want me to like maybe stealth ahead, see what's going on, and then report back, or
It
you
is
just wanna...
not on the road.
Oh, so we'd have to go off.
Yes. Some of the words that you can hear. Actually, you know what, Nezran, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 8. Ugh.
You hear the words, come and see, and that's all you hear of the song.
It's got a sick beat. Come and see, come and see. But I'm saying it as a snake, so I'm like, come and see, come.
But it does sound very jovial.
Can
Oh,
we
this
understand?
sounds great.
Can we understand?
I still don't know if I trust it. I'll like climb up a tree, like circle up a tree, and I'll be like, Eros, do you want me to sneak ahead, or do you want us to stick together as a group?
Nezran is talking to you in boa form, and
I
he's
was
saying,
gonna say, can we understand him?
I'm doing full-on parcel time here.
I might have a thing. Hold on.
I don't know.
I have the ringy boy.
That's right.
I have ringy boy, and ringy boy
Speak with
is
animals, I
called
believe.
Ring of Animal Influence. And does that give me the ability to talk to animals?
I think it does, actually.
And
One moment.
is that any animal?
Yeah,
Okay, so what happens?
I should look up the stats for a boa.
that might be good.
Or for a constrictor snake.
Yes, speak with animals is one of the 3 things that you can do.
Okay. Since it's not in my inventory yet, what are the other 2 things?
Animal friendship and fear. This would be, you can use one of the 3 things per day.
Okay, animal friendship and fear?
Mm-hmm.
Just the spell fear?
Yep, only on beasts.
Fear only on beasts. And the one I'm using right now is speak to animals.
So yeah, you fully comprehend what Nezran is saying.
And I become the translator.
I'll ask Flint to ask Eros if he would like us to inspect the sound.
Nezran would like to know if you would be interested in going closer to the sounds.
I don't really know. I don't think it's a
Okay.
good idea.
I want to go towards the sound.
Oh, well, okay, there's one for the sounds.
You just see the snake like start to furiously
Okay, let's
shake
do
its head,
this
like,
democratically. Raise your appendage if you want to go to the sounds.
Before you do that, everyone give me a stealth check.
Flint fails already.
7.
DM, would
Yeah,
I use
holy
my
fuck
stealth
does he
modifier, or would I use what the
Holy
stats
shit,
are?
does
What the
he
stats
fail?
are.
Oh my
Fuck it
god,
up.
I'm so
11.
pissed.
Man, I should have just stayed as a Asimov.
Should have just stayed a woman, Nezran.
I should have just stayed a woman. Oh, fuck, it's 4.
Are you ready for my stealth check?
Yeah.
It's a 7.
Getting a lot of high rolls out here, gang.
So does Nezran understand common still, or do
Yeah.
I need to speak to him?
He
as
understands
a...
common.
Okay. So I don't need to like.
Just speak it as a snake.
No, you don't need to parcel tongue it. So as you are
I'm like,
all
what are you doing? I can understand you.
bickering to decide whether or not you want to go into the forest, the bells stop. The rhythmic bells stop, and you see emerging from the forest Eros. You would know what this is. This is an autumn eladrin, a fey creature, a beautiful almost it looks like an elf, very pointy ears, correct? They normally
That's
dwell in
from
the
Saga.
you know that they normally dwell in the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
But this Autumn Eladrin comes out of the woods, and she's got auburn skin, a darker red hue of hair. She's wearing what looks to be like a garment of fall leaves in adornment across her body, and she's wearing the clothes look very fine. It's almost like a combination of leather and leaves. And as she comes out of the forest, she spots you first, Eros, and says, come and see, a fortune for the king to be.
Should I trust them or no?
I don't know.
Is this?
You can give me an insight check.
Okay.
Can he do like a history check? Because like Eladrin,
You can also do a history check if you want.
Like he should have some sort of
Insight
relationship
was
to them.
10.
It seems sincere.
History was 8.
8. The only thing you can gather is that like you know what this creature is, and your last name is based off of what these creatures are.
Sure. And I look over to Nazarene and I'm like, well, my snake friend here is really excited to meet you. So, hello.
No, like I'll hiss back and I'll be like, it's not that I'm excited to meet. I'm just like trying to be stealthy and like see if this is dangerous.
She actually
is very excited, but trying really hard not to be excited because it's very complicated for him, her, them.
She actually raises her arm, Nezran, for you to like slither on.
Okay, yeah, I'll go slither on the arm.
Oh God.
Yeah, you wrap around her arm, and she repeats the same.
I'm also size large too, so
sure. That's fine. You drape across
I'm a
her
big
entire
snake.
shoulders.
We know all about your
Jesus
big snake,
Christ,
Scott.
Jesus.
God.
And says, friends alike, come and see a fortune for the king to be.
Oh God. All he heard was come.
And starts walking deeper into the forest with Nezran.
Okay, I
on her
guess we're
shoulders.
going because they have Nezran, so let's go.
I mean, I can like slide off.
Shit.
I'm not like
Come on,
bewitched.
Flint, come on,
You know
Candy.
what? You know what?
Nezran is like,
I'll
humping an Autumn Eladrin's arm right now. We gotta go in the forest.
And we're
I'll
not.
like hissing. I'll be like, yo.
You'll be pissing? That's gross.
Babe.
You an auburn-skinned women, man. I don't know what it is with
Apparently,
Nezran.
yeah.
But like it's at
And
this
now-
point
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not even like it's more of a like whole Nezran personality thing. It's not even tied to gender anymore.
Yeah, or like species.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna slither off and go back to the party.
Great. So
We've already made a commitment, so we're going.
okay. You walk further and further into the woods, not incredibly far from the road, but enough to the point where you don't see it anymore as you wander into the wood. And you come to a clearing where the sun pierces through the tops of the trees into what looks like a stone circle. The stones are not large by any means. They're, I'd probably say like about knee height, but it is a circle surrounding some greenery, and within that greenery, a very, very small pond.
I would like to make an intelligence check on the stonework.
It would be more history.
Okay. Whenever you make a history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in history skill and add double your
Shit.
proficiency
That's
bonus.
right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
You fucking dwarf. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it now.
I know all about wood.
Yeah, you do.
Sorry, I kind of blew.
Add double your.
And I know all about being a
Snake.
snake.
16.
16. This looks like some sort of seer's circle. It definitely has magic runes strewn about each of the stones. You don't know exactly what it's for. You know that it is somehow attached to elven magic and the Feywild, but you don't exactly know how it works or what it does
Okay,
specifically.
so this is a seer circle, and I don't know a lot about it, but I know that there's runes, and I don't have any idea how it works.
And actually, I'll give you this too with a 16. You know that witches use it.
Oh, I also know witches use it. So, Nezzy, you're up. Oh shit, you're a snake.
I can turn out of being a snake.
I mean, hey, if you like it, that's all you, man.
I'm okay with being a snake for right now.
Or lady, I guess. Still, I don't know. Who knows?
As you get
lady snake,
closer and closer to the circle,
pregnant snake, apparently.
You see on the other side of the circle is another Autumn Aladrin, and she's holding kind of like a tambourine, which is the kind of the shaky bells you heard earlier in rhythm.
Fuck.
My green tambourine.
And
Nezran, it's time to pull out. We gotta go. We gotta go now.
The one with the snake on her shoulders gestures you, Eros, to walk within the circle and kneel at.
Don't do that.
At the edge of the small pond.
Don't do it.
I do it.
Oh,
she says,
fuck.
go and see if you are the king to be.
Okay, yeah,
And,
that's fine.
Cool. You kneel at the pond, and the other Eladrin sets down her tambourine and kneels on the other side and makes eye contact with you, Eros, and you feel this connection. Her eyes go milky white, and she looks up toward the sky, just vaguely and distantly, and says, "The gate awaits, still closed from time. Listen close, opening with mystical chime. The one mixed with demons faces his past, much like one feigning Candy saw Papa at last." And then there's a moment of pause. She's still staring up, and it's just kind of this awkward silence. And the other Eladrin starts to look a little worried and sets you down, Nezran, and walks over to that Eladrin, and starts to kind of shake her a little bit, and she's not popping out of that that trance that she's in.
Oh God, I broke her.
And now her eyes are going pitch black dark. And she
Almighty
says,
Argental, we thank you for the sunlight. Please get us fuck out of Dodge. Amen.
She starts crying a little bit.
Oh, shit.
And she says, "It hunts, hungry once more. Through time, through space, through plane, through all over the place. No one hears its call."
Nope. Hey, we gotta go.
And then she falls over.
Oh, fuck.
And the Eladrin who was shaking her screams. And then she stops, looks at you, Eros, and says, "You are indeed the king to be." And then an explosion of leaves emits from her body. And what you see within the leaves is a haggard, putrid, long-nosed old woman. And the one on the ground also explodes to reveal a putrid, old, haggard woman with a long nose, boils adorning her face, and they both start laughing in this cackling, high-pitched, witchy voice, just the witchiest voice you can imagine. And now standing before you are two hags. ready and waiting. Everyone roll for initiative.
Fuck a duck.
Oh, fuck.
Had to go climb on their arm, Nesran.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm off of them now, so that's good.
18.
And I rolled a 4, which is not great, which is a total of 4.
All right, hold on 1 second.
As soon as the second one appeared, I was like, son of a bitch, we're in a coven. I am screaming at Nesrin. I fucking told you! I said runes? What the fuck were you thinking? Oh, I'm just gonna go get my little snake wet. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Nezran looks back, he's like, there was none of that. I know you're scared, but there was none of that.
Eros, what is your roll?
18.
18, okay. Candyman, what is your
10.
roll?
Yeah.
10?
10.
Right. All right. Flint?
4. All thanks to Dipstick.
Nezran, what did you roll?
That is going to be a 6.
Serves you right, Dipstick.
Flint, God, I know you're scared, but it seems a little hurtful.
Hiss, 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 hiss.
Yes.
I didn't
Cool.
even know
So,
that he said to stop.
I rolled incredibly terrible.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
Last time you whooped
So
our
as
ass.
soon as this explosion of leaves happens, most of you are like, you jump into action. Like you know something's up.
We're like, I fucking knew it. Like,
except for Flint, who's just like, what? Cool. So
Just
up at the top of
cursing
the
out
order,
snake.
Eros, you are up at the top of the order. You are literally standing, I want to say, 10 feet away from these two, who are 5 feet apart from each other. And they are just
5 feet
staring
apart
at you.
because they're not gay.
Because they're
Because they're not gay.
But they are staring daggers at you right now and just cackling, readying themselves to what seems capture you to a certain extent. What do you do?
Well, I am going to, this is what I always do. If I don't like something, I just burn it. So I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray.
Cool. The one on the left is her skin turns a sickly green, and the one on the right keeps almost the auburn hue, but like think of like a dusk color palette, the very lowest color of red on that color palette.
Got it.
So left green, right red.
Got it.
Who are you attacking?
I am going to attack both with this spell.
Oh, sorry, what is it?
Scorching Ray.
Oh, Scorching Ray, hell yeah. Do it up.
So I rolled an 18 for the first one
Okay.
and a nat 20 for the second one.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay. I will let you choose who the nat 20 hits, and then the other one will take.
One of my least favorite colors is green, so I'll let the nat 20 hit the green one.
Ew, gross. Kill that
And then
one
the
first.
18 will hit the red one.
Cool. All right, yeah, roll your damage.
Okay, for sure. Let me see.
Way to open.
Point
Point blank.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so for the first one, that was critical 10 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one was 15 critical. It just says crit. So,
Okay. All right. You immediately jump up from kneeling position, spell ready to go. You flip out both hands at each of them as they're cackling, and your Scorching Ray emits, and everybody is just really on edge. Candyman, you are next in the order. You see just this big ray of flame emit from Eros. What do you do?
Kind of back away into the corner. Scares me.
It scares you?
Yeah. Scares me.
Okay. Do you do anything?
You wanna shoot?
I hide in the forest.
You hide in the forest. All right, give me a stealth roll.
Let's not forget he bathed during a battle once.
That
That's
is true.
That's
That's
very
right.
true.
20.
He did also roll a nat 20.
A nat 20.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You.
We don't even know he's fucking gone.
Oh my
You find
god. You gotta be kidding.
You find a thicket of bushes and you just jump right the fuck in. That is one of your actions. So, I mean, you've got another one and a bonus action at that. It's completely up to you. What do you do?
I would like to take my potion to turn into the snake.
You would like to. So it's a bracelet that you can use once a day to turn into a snake.
Yeah.
And you do that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're a snake now. You
We're gonna die.
are in the thicket as a snake. Give me a perception check.
9.
Oh god.
Candyman, you're a snake now. And you know, with your new animal senses, there's something else here. Not just the hags. And that's all you know.
Oh shit.
Meanwhile, Flint is pissed. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So you're a snake, and I'm gonna say those are your actions. Cool.
Really? A fucking snake? Really?
Next to the,
Two snakes!
Two
Two
snakes!
snakes!
next in the order, Nezran, who is saying 2 snakes in parts. It's like 2 snakes.
So how close am I to one of the witches?
You are also equidistant with Eros 10 feet away. You're 10 feet
Okay,
away.
I'm gonna use partial of my movement speed, 30, so I'm gonna get about flying on the
Speed? Really?
ground.
30
But
as
I'm like-
a snake?
Yeah, 30 movement as a snake. And I can swim 30 too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of handy.
And I'm going to actually take I only believe I get one action
Mhm.
as a snake. I'm going to try to constrict the red hag
Really? Okay, how does that work?
as a snake. So I've got to make a melee weapon attack, so it's a +4 to hit, and then if I hit you, it's 1d8 +2 bludgeoning, and then the target is grappled.
Fascinating. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead and roll it up.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Son
gonna
of a
be.
bitch.
Oh, come on. 17.
That is exactly the armor class.
Nice.
Oh yes.
So 17
Okay.
just hits.
Okay.
Holy shit. I can't believe this is
And then-
happening.
That's insane. And then that's gonna be. Oh, that's butts for damage. That's 3 bludgeoning damage. And then that hag is now grappled.
Sure.
And then I'd love if it could be like, if with the rest of my movement, if I could like try to push the hag down to the floor to make it prone.
I would say that would take a separate action. To
Okay,
do.
whole separate
Yeah.
bones.
Okay.
On
In
your
this-
next turn, you
Yeah.
can try to wrestle her down,
Okay.
and
All right.
make her prone that way. But yes, that is. I would say that is your turn.
In the spirit,
Okay. Well, she is now grappled.
in the spirit of theater of the mind, how big are these snakes? Like, give me a real snake I can actually think
A
about.
boa constrictor.
I think that it's a boa
Yeah.
constrictor. It's literally. So I mean, like, think Nagini
Big old boas.
from Harry Potter.
Oh,
You know that movie
so it's like
fucking
a
Anaconda?
basilisk. It's less
That.
of a snake and more
That.
of like a
You
basilisk.
know that Nicki
Yes.
Minaj song?
That ass, boy.
That. Cool.
I
Wait,
start hitting
shit. Hold
Anaconda
on.
into the Paxia.
Nagini is not the one that's in the Chamber of Secrets.
No,
Okay.
No, not the basilisk.
Okay.
it's a basilisk.
This will be a
Allie.
very
Come
different
on,
fight.
dude. Come on.
Okay. So like the
shit together.
python-y one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like Nagini, the boa constrictor python, exactly.
So, the next in the order is the green hag, and she's still, even though with all of this happening around her, has not broken her gaze at you, Eros.
Mm.
Even though you blasted her with flames, stares at you and says, "A king to be, a king for me!" And she starts manically laughing as she lunges at you to try and touch you. Rolls a nat fucking 1. So
How does she like trip and
Okay.
fall?
here's what happens.
And drowns in the pond.
No, it's a very shallow pond.
Which hag was this? I'm sorry, green or red?
This is the green hag.
Haha, bitch.
Jesus fucking Christ. So, Nezran, you get your wish. She's wrestling with you, and the red hag falls over as the green hag is trying to jump across and reach Eros. She trips on the red hag and accidentally touches her with whatever spell was being charged up in her hand, and I won't say what that is, but this will be some damage. One moment. I cannot believe this fucking happened. I'm doing so good. Cool. Take some damage. The red one does, and she is going to take her movement to stand up after splashing her face into the pond, and looks very upset, wipes her face clean, and then raises her hand at you, Nezran, the snake on her, what seems to be companion, sister, something, I don't know. And she's gonna cast...
So just to be clear, she doesn't melt when she hits the water.
No, unfortunately. Yeah, you were hoping, but...
We're not in Oz. That's only in Oz that the witches do that.
Oh. Okay.
It's a weird allergy they developed there.
Actually, no, she's just gonna take a claw attack on you. That wouldn't make any sense. So, let's see if it hits. What's your snake AC?
0?
Not that much different than my regular AC.
Okay,
It's
cool.
12.
Awesome. So she's gonna take a swipe at you with her gross, haggard fingernails and scratch the shit out of you. You're gonna take 8 damage
Jesus.
Okay.
as she
All right.
scrapes your snake body.
Ugh, love it. Okay, so also quick pause question, DM. So is this boa constrictor form? Is this in essence like a version of polymorph? And so we take on those hit points.
Yes,
And then so once we go back, our hit points are untouched, then, right?
correct.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. That was my thought process. I wanted to make that clear.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Next in the order is the red hag. You and I are gonna have a strength contest. Nezran,
Oh, yes. Okay.
what did you get?
Fuck. I got a 7.
Good.
She starts breaking out of your hold. She's surprisingly strong. And a boa constrictor's entire fucking body is basically muscle. She brute force unwraps you from her body and starts to go to touch you with her free hand. Let's see what happens here. What's your AC again? Sorry?
It's 12.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely hits. You're gonna take... 16 damage. As she touches you, you are terrorized with just high-pitched screams that shake your brain to the very core. Shrieks and screams filling your snake ears as she touches you, and it really rattles your brain.
Okay, all right. And so I pop out of boa constrictor form then, and then would I take the remaining part of that damage?
Correct. It rolls over.
It rolls over. Ooh, that's 11 extra damage. That sucks. Fucking A, that's not good at all. Okay, all right, cool. Then, wow, that's not good. I need to get away from these people.
You think? What did we
and
learn?
As you were getting hurt
It was a good
with
plan.
this
It was a good plan.
and being
It's not
unwrapped
a
for
good
her,
plan.
give me a dex save. Yes.
Me?
Because you are technically now like falling off of her, and if you want to land properly as you're rolling out of your
Oh, I
snake
see.
form, you need to pass.
15.
Yeah, so you kind of skid back on your feet, but you are standing. Cool.
Okay.
Last in the order, Flint. Flint,
Me.
you see all of this happening. Candyman is a snake in the bush. And Nezrin has just popped out while Eros is finishing up his fiery attack. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this forever, and I'm sorry, but I can never remember. Our rules. If I cast Spiritual Weapon, can I cast another spell?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
And
Spiritual
when
weapon
I
counts
cast,
as a bonus.
okay, so I can cast 2 spells in 1 turn.
Yes.
Sweet. I would like to first cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And it's gonna flit around me, and because we're in the wild, I'm gonna do Fae instead of Angelic.
Okay. What does that mean?
It says if you're good or neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or Fae. I chose Fae because we're in the wild, so like the Fae wild.
Oh, fascinating. You're not really in the Fae, but you are near a Fae object, so I will say that they look very much like the Fae that these hags were before they turned into hags.
Okay.
Surrounding you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I was just trying to go for like, I don't think angels will be very helpful.
Sure. No.
So, yeah, so I've got these spirits protecting me, and they're around me, 15
You can move closer to them if you want.
to the hags.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Who is around me in my party?
You kind of came in last. You stayed more toward the outside of it, so I'm going to say that you're about you're about 20 feet away from Eros, and you're about 25 feet away from the hags, and 30 feet away from Nezrin.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand with Eros now. I'm gonna move my 20 feet and stand next to Eros so that we're protecting royalty as much as we can.
Okay. Cool.
And this is a concentration spell that will last up to 10 minutes. So
Yeah,
as long as my
that's fine.
concentration doesn't get broken, we'll be okay.
For sure.
And then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. Let me
Cool. Where
tell
do you
what-
cast it?
Well, that's what I gotta figure out.
Fucking setups right now. Are you doing snake ups, dude?
5.
Stretching my back.
Ooh, Guardian Angel. It's a holy relic depicting Argental's archangel who protects all followers of Argental.
So you got the angel you wanted anyway. Cool.
Yes. And I'm gonna roll
I believe it
to-
comes out swinging, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 21 to hit.
Where are you casting it?
Oh, that's a good question. So hold on. First, let me tell you that it is a. Wow, I did this wrong. We're gonna do a 2nd level spell slot, Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And it can get up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
And how far away are
Well-
they from each other?
So you're about 10 feet from the green one. Actually, I would say you're pretty equidistant to both. They're about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, which one's on the ground?
Neither of them.
No, neither of them are on the ground.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they both got it.
Okay. And so I'm gonna arbitrarily. Well,
Those
Hags.
fucking hags. How dare they
I'm
stand?
gonna roll to see which one I go for, because I know they both do different things. Oh. So I picked high as green, so I'm going
Sure.
for the green one.
Okay. And that's a
And-
21 you rolled to hit, right?
Yes.
Cool. It hits. Roll your damage.
And then that's 1d8 plus 3. 5.
Cool. 5 damage. This angel gives her a
And-
conk on the back of the head.
Yes. There's one more thing.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Never mind. I have to wait for them to make a turn.
I was about to say. Okay, cool. It starts at the beginning of their turn, correct? The damage?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Back up at the top of the order. Eros, you see you are surrounded by real Fae this time, Guardian Fae, and a Guardian Angel stands before you, smacking the green one in the back of the head, your least favorite one. What do you do?
Well, I kind of watched that for a second.
Take it all in.
Get a good laugh.
Take that, you.
Yeah, I point at her too, and I go, "Ha! What's it feel like to get smacked on the back of the head?" And I'm not a snake anymore.
Oh yes, welcome
You're
back.
a
Are you still a
worm.
lady or no?
Oh, still a lady
I
for
think I
sure.
am still
Yeah.
a lady.
Okay, well, welcome
I
back,
am still
Lady
a lady.
Mesran.
Thank you. Toss my hair. Let's kill
I'm gonna
this
cast
fucker.
Ray of
Beautiful hair.
Sickness at the green
I'm
one.
gonna take it. All right, go for it.
No, you
Oh,
won't take
no,
my hair.
that's a nat
Don't you
one.
dare.
Rip it off your
Oh,
skull.
fuck. You take Nezran's hair.
I get sick in Nezran's hair.
Roll a hit.
Not my hot
Roll
Elsa
the
hair.
hit.
Please, no.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Probably me.
4. Or wait,
You got a 4.
I'm sorry. Rolled a hit or
So, Ray of Sickness, you have to roll the hit, correct?
yes.
Okay. So yeah, roll another d20 to hit. Use the same hit modifier.
13.
Nezran, what's your AC?
It's 14, actually.
Okay, so here's what happens. Eros, there's just so much going on around you. You, like, the Guardian Eladrin are, like, swirling around. There's just an angel emitting pure fucking light that's just popped up out of nowhere. You try to aim, but it's a lot to look at. It's very bright, so you kind of squint as you shoot, and you just miss Nezran out of the bodies that you picked to aim at. So it just shoots right past him. And the green hag laughs.
Shut up, you bitch!
You bitch!
You're getting spanked by an angel.
Goodness.
You're about to be touched by a hag.
That'd be a really good show,
Um,
Spanked by an Angel.
And touched by a
I
hag,
knew
or
you
just
were
that?
gonna
No,
go there.
just Spanked by an
I
Angel.
knew it.
Both.
Spanked
Or
by an
just
angel?
spanked
That'd
by-
be a good spoof,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, 100%. Yeah?
So something's bothering me. Is Eros the third in the coven?
What do you mean?
So, I'm sorry. So do I need to do this as Flint? Because I will. I have specific questions, but like,
Well, you're in the middle of a fight right now, so why don't we settle that first before you start asking questions? Billie Jean Candyman. Candyman, what do you do? As a snake in the bushel?
Well, that sense. Because I just don't. Fighting doesn't seem like I got it. It's not in me right now. But when I sense,
Even though you're a fighter.
don't tell me how I feel in the moment.
You're right.
And
you're
so
right, my bad.
you all know that Candyman, like, dipped it into the fucking forest.
Lost his mojo.
Yeah, can I go searching for the sense? You know, that I sense that somebody else is around?
You felt something else's presence around
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you can. Give me an investigation
Why
check.
do you sound annoyed? I don't like it.
I'm not annoyed. This is great.
This is peak Big D&D Energy.
9.
9. You don't know where you don't get a sense of where this thing is.
Not involved.
You don't know. You know it's here. That like it's somewhere.
are you communicating this to anyone, Candy, or are you just keeping
about
this to
to.
yourself?
Well, if he is,
I don't-
it's in the form of.
Right, but I can speak with him
Yeah.
because
Oh, that's
So-
true. Yeah, no,
So
it's
then,
passed
yeah,
on you for sure.
can I go to Flint and then
You can slither up to Flint.
up to Flint and tell Flint?
Except here's the thing. They didn't know you turned into a snake when you were in the bush.
Wait. I go up.
That actually works
I don't
out.
know. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Flint, give me my god. Give me a raw intelligence
Oh,
check.
we don't know.
Oh
that he
fuck,
turned
we
into
don't
this.
know. No, because he got a nat 20 net. Fuck.
Give me a raw
I mean, you know that
intelligence
he's
check.
bought a bracelet too, but
14.
14? Okay, yeah. You see roughly the same type of snake is like slithering up to you that Nezran no, it's not, that Nezran was, and you get the impression that this is Candy.
Candy, what kind of snake?
Yeah,
are you?
what do you
I know
look
you're
like as a
constrictor.
snake?
What do you look like?
Well, I believe that it kind of transforms into how you're feeling, so I just end up being like a gardener snake because I don't feel
With a little gun holster.
You're just a tiny little snake.
because I don't have the
Okay.
confidence.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just
The
so I'm
confidence.
just a little bit of a gardener snake, and I'm trying to Flint.
Okay. Okay, yeah, Flint. Snake's talking to you.
Oh.
What do you
oh.
say? What do you say, Candy?
There's
What?
something else here. There's something else. I feel it in the tail. There's something else. There's something bigger. There's something really big around here. I don't know what it is. But there's something else around here.
Everything's bigger than you, you
There's
idiot.
something
Get
else.
on
No,
my
there's something
shoulder.
else. We got those two hags right there. Okay.
Do you crawl up on his shoulders?
Yeah, get on top of Flint's head though.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a
Sure.
little headband,
Absolutely.
because that's really as big as I am. All I can really do.
Cool. I'll say that's your turn.
I swear to God, if you poop up there.
That was one of the greatest moments of D&D that I've ever had, and it was so small, and I loved it. It's great. Cool. Next in the order, Nezran, you see all of this guardian angel, these ethereal eldrin floating around. You see a small garter snake crawl on top of Flint. You barely dodge out of the way of a ray of
clock
sickness.
the gardener snake and I go, Candy? And then I just go, no, I'm focused.
What do you do?
And then I'll go ahead and I will fire off both blasts, Eldritch blasts. Actually, how close am I to
You're within 5 feet
the
of both.
red hag? So if I try to, I'd have to take a disengage action.
So one of them is focused on you currently. One of them would get an attack of opportunity. The other would not.
Opportunity. Oh, you know what? I think I might. I'm gonna risk this attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to move back.
Actually, that's
my
not
full.
a bad idea.
Oh, you're going back
Yeah.
like a full 35. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. One of them is going to take a swipe at you.
Before they do, they are going to.
It's on their turn.
But this is an attack of opportunity, so would it not
Technically,
also?
no, not their turn. They will take damage when it is like exactly their turn. I know what you're talking about.
I can't, but it's an affected creature, so the speed would still be halved.
Oh, yeah, half speed, that doesn't affect what's about to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I tried, Nezran.
It's okay. So they actually miss their attack. So you're a lucky boy.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna fire off both blasts. At
Each one individually or both on one?
No, both on red.
Okay.
And that's gonna be
Kamehameha, that
first
motherfucker.
beam. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I guess. Jesus fucking
And then that's gonna be a nat freaking 20.
Oh my god,
Yes!
this is gonna be so much fun.
Okay, so that's got to be 3d10 that I roll. Then let's go. 35 force damage.
35?
35 force
My
damage.
fucking
The
god.
force is strong.
Because I rolled a
Nezran.
9, a 5, and then I have +4
Yeah, she's
to
not.
each one of
She's
those.
not looking great. You actually with that nat 20, give me a perception check. She's like laughing hysterically as like she's being peeled apart by this fucking eldritch blast.
That's a 13 perception.
A 13? I'll give that to you. So you see the beam just like flowing past this hag, just like a little bit past it. Not so much that it like hits anybody else in the background, but
Right.
as you're like standing there aiming your eldritch blast, you kind of catch a glimpse of the pool of water in the center, it's not emitting any reflection.
Okay. All right. I will,
Like none of the bright colors that are emitting from your Eldritch Blast beam are being reflected in that pool of water.
Okay. I'll shout that over to my compatriots that there's something going on with the pool.
There's something in the pool. There's something in the pool. There's something. There's a monster in there.
In the pool? What can't
you said what?
I just hear a bunch of hissing. Well, I just hear a bunch of hissing. What's going on?
There's something in there.
What
I
was
can't
that?
talk louder than that because I'm just a little gardener snake. I can't. Have to.
Yeah, sure. No, that tracks.
All right, and that's
that
the end of my turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Nezran, but I'm gonna use.
It's not your turn.
I can't just speak.
Oh, no, it's not your turn.
Okay, fuck. Never mind.
What were you gonna say? What were you
I was gonna tell Nezran in Celestial that there's something in the pond.
Okay. Cool. Next in the order is the Green Hag, and she is going to have to make a save of some kind.
Yes, a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, very wise, these hags. 16.
For his
How do I know if she saves?
It should say...
Oh shit! Nope, I found it. We're good. She does save, so she takes half of this damage,
Okay.
which is not a lot. Really not a lot. Okay, great. Oh no, that's a 7. Okay, cool. So she's gonna take 6.
6 damage in total. Okay.
6 radiant.
Radiant damage. Okay. She refocuses her attention on Eros and tries to jump across the pond at him and touch him. Jesus. What's your AC?
14.
Just rolled a 14. You're gonna take 18 damage. Eros.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
As you hear the shrieks and screams fill your ears, giving you just this split apart headache.
Point of order.
Yeah,
Why does he take damage?
because he got touched.
How are they able to touch him?
Yeah,
Okay. So like
totally.
okay, so this really doesn't do anything to save anyone. Fuck.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's a constant source of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, spiritual weapon. Yeah, it's like absolutely continually damaging.
Well,
them,
her
so
spiritual
it's
guardians are.
Yeah.
Oh, spiritual guardian. I'm sorry.
So it's
no,
like
no,
a
I got what you're
constant
saying.
added damage, basically.
Okay.
So that's definitely not nothing. Cool. And then after she touches you, while you're really in pain from this splitting headache, she is going to cast Sleep. And this is actually a lot of dice. So hold on one second.
She's casting this at Eros.
All around her, basically. And I believe it is within a 90-foot range.
Fuck.
Well, I'm sorry, it's 20 feet. So that would be Flint, Eros, and Candyman.
Snake can't see me.
Candyman, how much HP do you have as a snake? Actually, I should probably ask.
You 1000%
Scott, how much HP did you have as a snake?
Hit points 13, armor class 12.
Hit points 13, armor class.
I did not know this when I transformed into the snake.
Well, the nice thing is like you just gain those hit points. Like, it's like if you get damage in the snake form,
Eros,
it doesn't.
you pass the fuck out. You fall asleep. Candyman, you pass out as a little guard. You go limp noodle as a gardener snake, and you fall asleep on top of Flint's very cozy head. Flint, you are up. You do not fall
Okay.
asleep. You feel the lull of the spell, and your vision kind of goes gray a little bit, but then you kind of snap out of it.
Okay.
Cool. And that is that hag's turn. The other hag, it is their turn. They need to make a save of wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nat fucking 1. Double the damage.
Okay.
She is completely turned the other way. Does not see this coming.
Okay, one moment, please.
She is about to get smacked on the back of the head so hard.
So
it
fucking
is
hard.
So do you want me to double the 3 dice, or do you want me to roll 6?
6 dice.
Okay.
That was a good question. I got confused myself for a second.
27 damage.
This spirit guardian draws a curved elven blade and just slices through this hag, just the whole body. And by the time it goes all the way through, you don't see any blood, you don't see any damage, but like ethereally, it just slices through this hag. And they fall to their knees and they crumple forward. You have killed this hag.
Nice.
Nice job.
Thank you. Question.
Yeah.
Do they wake up because the hag is killed?
No, the green hag is the one that cast the sleep
Shit.
spell.
Okay, well. And whose turn is it?
It is now your turn.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was gonna be the red hag's turn, but nope.
Okay, so I feel like I have a remove curse in my inventory.
So I'll say this, you know this as a spellcaster. Sleep is a very basic spell. You can literally just wake them up. It's not really a curse. You do have to like shake them awake.
Okay, so all I have
Right.
to do.
Okay.
Cool.
Dangle
All right, in
candy a
that
little
case.
It does use an action.
Okay, that's fine.
Gonna
So
whip them around.
at first I'm gonna do my spiritual weapon, of course, and it's gonna be, of course, on the green hag, because the green hag's still alive.
Yes.
Okay.
And you were within, I believe you're still in reach with the spiritual weapon, so you do not have to move it. So I think that works.
My guardian angel. It doesn't matter. I can. Oh fuck.
What'd you roll?
A nat 1.
Oh man.
Roll your damage.
This is the episode of Nat Ones, dude.
Technically, it's a 7. 6.
The spiritual weapon comes flying toward the green hag. The green hag dodges out of the way. The momentum of the weapon keeps like just flying forward and conks you in the head, Flint. There's something there to block the blow, and it's a little gardener snake.
Oh,
So the gardener snake, Candyman, you take, what was it, 7 damage?
6.
6 damage as a snake, which is like, I think, half your health as a snake.
Well,
So-
thank God I rolled low.
You get bonked, Candy.
Okay. So I do that, and then to wake everyone up, I cast Thaumaturgy, and I yell, "Wake the fuck up, idiots!"
Man. Jeez.
Cool. Well, Candyman,
What?
the conch definitely woke you up. Eros, you are fully awake now with the dulcet tones
penis.
of Flint Frostbeard. Sorry?
Oh, hi. Oh, we're
Oh, okay.
battling.
Which is perfect timing because it is actually your turn and you would have gotten skipped if Flint had to scream so fucking loud.
Well.
Cool. There is still 1 hag left.
Okay.
And it really likes you.
bet it-
Eros.
yeah.
It
I
just
bet it
loves you.
does. Okay.
I'm gonna wear your crown and skin.
What?
You heard
No,
me.
I kind of missed it. What did you say?
Oh, I'm going to wear your crown and
Oh.
skin, is what I
Gross.
said. Yeah.
Wow, you're very polite, actually. Like, are you sure we can't
Okay,
just have
I'm
like a
gonna
normal
cast an acid
conversation?
arrow at her.
Do it.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah, it's...
DM be salty.
14 damage.
Just an episode of ones. All right, cool. 14 damage. Yeah, that's
Nice.
something. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Candyman, you are fully awake on top of Flint Frostbeard's head. You've been conked.
Hey, buddy. Sorry about that.
Something here. That's something he is.
What do you do, Candy?
Oh shit, I can't do anything. Did Nezran hear me when I told him in Celestial?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I heard.
I already
Yeah.
told him, bud.
There's something in the water. There's something going on with the water, and that there's potentially something in the water.
Why would you say that out loud? Fuck.
I feel like they know. I feel like the hags know. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're not talking to you, okay? This is a closed conversation. This is an A and
See
B
your way
conversation,
out of it.
so you can see your
You're
way
a
out.
metagaming piece of shit.
Well, you know, a little bit.
Your pussy's drier
Candyman,
than an
what do you
old
do?
muffin.
Oh.
Since waking up, I still. What?
I can't. I'm sorry. Since waking
You're
up.
still a little gardener snake. You're still a little gardener
It's so
snake.
fucking funny. Please continue.
So
And when you're not a
Wake
garter
up,
snake, you might
and I
kill
still
me,
have-
but that's fine.
I still sense what's going on, but I can't find it, and I see my friends hurting, but I don't have the confidence in myself, but I have the confidence in the snake, which will so on and so forth be called Lily.
What was it?
Lily.
Lily?
The snake.
Lilithred.
Okay.
Lilithred.
Lilithred. Okay.
And I yell, Lilithred!
A little battle cry. Little
I
garter
want to
snake battle
charge
cry.
after the hag.
You go, little one.
I will say, just for funny, like, you can lunge at it with regular stats. Can you, Scott? Can you tell me the attack stats of the snake? Or
Yeah, so if
Yeah.
since it looks like he's just making a bite, he gets a +4 to hit. It's got to be technically within 5 feet, but he's got a 30-foot distance that he can
yeah,
go.
100%. What's the? And you
Yeah.
can also entangle somebody, wrap them.
So you can either take 1 or 2 actions. You can bite or
I
you
think
can
I don't think I'm in the size
Okay.
to constrict, so I think. No, I'm
Oh,
saying
you
I don't
want
think I'm in the
constrict.
size to
Well, that's-
constrict. I think bite's all I got.
Nah.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe you could like grow bigger. Maybe your confidence
A
makes you like
huge garter snake.
It's a little bit
sudden,
bigger.
like a huge.
I don't
garden.
think garter snakes are technically constricted.
Magic,
but that's
man.
beside the point.
Well, I don't
Magic.
think people just turn into garter snakes out of nowhere either, so here we fucking are. So yeah,
You're not supposed to turn into a garter snake.
Garter
You're
snakes
supposed
give
to
birth
turn
to
into a
live young.
constrictor.
So
Anyway,
you lunge at
if
this
you-
thing. If you want to constrict, I will
No.
let you. If you want to bite,
I
will
wanna
let
bite.
you. Okay.
so that's a +4.
So roll a d20 and add 4 to that. And that's 2 actions. Scott,
No, I think
just a
it's
single one.
I think
Okay.
it's
Just
just
4
one action
to it?
as a-
Yeah. add 4 to
22.
that. Jesus. Yeah, that hits. As a
A little snake that could. Holy cow!
Can I do more? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going here.
Oh yeah, what's the damage, Scott? I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, damage on a bite is going to be 1d6 + 2 piercing,
Okay. Yeah. So roll a d6.
5.
and then add 2 to
Yeah.
it.
Do it.
So wait, so
3
did
to-
you roll a 5?
Yeah.
3
and then
plus
add the 2,
2.
or 3 and then
Okay.
2.
So
So that's 5 piercing.
you jump off of Flint's head. You grow bigger and bigger as you're flying through the air. You bite this hag like right on the eye as you lunge at her, and she goes, "Ah!" and she
Attaboy.
starts reeling backward a little bit as you literally bite her fucking face. Cool. That's your turn. What a turn it was, Lilithred. Lilithred?
Lilithred.
Lilithred. Got it.
Little thread.
Yep.
Lilla thread.
Lilithred. Beautiful. Nezran, it is your turn. You see the hag get bitten by the garter snake on the face.
I'm blasting. I'm blasting that hag with both beams.
Do it.
baby.
Do it up.
That's going to be a 21 to hit on the first one, and then a 19 to hit on the second.
Both hit.
Okay.
Damn, I really thought the AC of these fuckers would, like, do better, but not fucking once.
23 force damage.
23. Yeah, not looking good.
And that is the end of my turn.
Cool, it is the hag's turn.
Wait, actually.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what I'll do? I will. Is Eros still standing?
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I'll stay where I am. End of my turn.
Okay. Next thing you order is the hag.
Wait. It's a bitch. I didn't say that.
What is Taylor? Was
Next order is the
Beyonce the
hag.
greatest of all
Mention.
time, Scott? What? I mean, obviously
You
she
gonna let me finish in a
was,
minute, Scott?
but
Jesus.
like,
So needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Passes. So she will take half the damage, Allison.
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just sitting here listening like, yeah, it all sounds good. And then you're like, wisdom saving throw, and I'm like, uh-huh. Oh fuck. That would be me. Okay.
Thank you for the breakdown.
So that's a 6.
The play-by-play of not paying attention or being distracted.
Hashtag
I
DD.
was
Nice way to
totally
say that.
paying attention, and I was paying attention so, like,
So good.
so intensely that, like,
Deeply.
that
That
I totally forgot that
All right,
I'm
what's
the
the
one
damage?
with the wisdom save. Okay, so I rolled a 17, so I think it would be 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8.
Cool. All right, it is her turn. She normally would focus on Eros, but she's literally being bitten by a fucking snake on her face. It's pretty hard to ignore. She goes to try and grab you, Candyman, in your snake form. Literally fucking misses.
really.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wait, what's the snake's AC? 13?
12.
No, it's 12.
12? Literally misses. So she's like trying to grab you, and you're like flailing around, just like around her face, and she can't like see you, so it's like really hard to grab onto you. Missed by 1. She's gonna try to grab you again.
Slippery flip.
Okay, that one fucking hits. Jesus.
I would like to see some fan art for that moment,
Yeah,
please.
all you people out
The
there.
Yeah.
flailing snake on the
Yeah,
eye.
Logan, if you want to draw this moment, it would be choice. You must be rolling really low because hags have like good modifiers.
Yeah,
and stuff
I rolled a
like
4.
that.
The second one did way better. Cool. So, Candyman, you're gonna take. Here's how this is gonna work. I believe as a snake, you have 7 HP left.
Oh, I thought I had 6.
You
Okay,
do have 6.
sure.
No, you've got
Oh,
13.
13,
Oh,
not
I'm
12.
sorry, I
Got
thought
it.
it was
took
12.
6 earlier, and then
Okay.
you'll have 7.
Okay,
for
so-
this,
You're gonna take 20 damage in total. Now, here's how that works. You're gonna subtract that 7, but then you're gonna roll back into Candyman form, and the rest of that damage gets transferred to you, your full HP.
So now I'm at 47.
Does he rip the eyeball out when he becomes a human?
No. But yeah, so technically you, Candyman, would take in total 13 damage.
Yep.
Cool. All right. That is her turn. She's grabbing onto her face, reeling in
Do
pain.
I turn into Candyman
next
again?
in the order. Yeah, you roll back into Candyman.
I run
Cool.
off into the bushes.
Oh, actually, go ahead and make me a dex save.
Me?
Yes. Need to know if you land on your feet when rolling out via damage.
9.
You fall back. You are currently prone as you roll back into Candyman form, as the screams and shrieks split your head. Next in the order, Flint. Flint,
Yeah.
this really hurt hag. What do you do?
What are you gonna do?
What do you do about it?
Well, so first things first. I don't have a lot, so I'm going to. If I do a guiding bolt, will it be at ooh, no. I want to do something else.
Okay.
It is not a concentration spell.
That's
good. I am going to command the witch to flee, the hag to flee.
Okay.
And they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What happens now?
You make the command, and
It doesn't work.
it just doesn't work. Yeah, she's still grasping
Yeah.
at her face.
It's
Okay.
just a,
So that's
And
your
then
action.
bonus
use the spell
action,
slot
spiritual
unless you have it
weapon.
as a cantrip.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and take a swing.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep that. It rolled out of my little thingy, but it rolled on the table.
Go on.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
10 damage.
Okay.
Is it dead?
Nope.
Tell me it's
Nope.
dead. It's on death's door though, right? It's
It is swaying back and forth, like in between consciousness at this moment. Eros,
Oh, yeah.
it is your turn.
Take it down, Your Majesty.
Well,
Show us one of those famous lines that we remember so fondly.
hang on, I'm trying to find my best thing I can do.
The highest level spell I have.
The high for a mortally wounded enemy.
Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this cool. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost and freeze her to death.
Love it.
So,
Nice.
19 to hit
Yes, sir.
and 13 damage.
How does she die in this frosty ray?
So a really cold wind descends on everybody, and it basically all focuses to her, and it's almost as if someone splashes that cold juice that freezes things, so you can destroy, just punch it and break it. Thank you, liquid nitrogen. I almost said nitrous oxide, but I'm like, that's not right. That's laughing gas. So she's screaming, and then she just freezes into nothing. And then I just say to her, it's like, you're one cold-hearted bitch. And then I take my staff and I just destroy it.
Nice.
Perfect. As you shatter this hag out of existence, you hear, "A king for me, a king to be."
Shut up!
And you have successfully, you scream out into the woods of nothingness. You've successfully defeated these hags. I will say Candyman and Scott, Nezran, make a perception check.
It's a 9, man.
Actually, Candyman, you do it with advantage.
Well, first one's 22.
Uh-huh.
The third one's a 54.
22.
Okay. Candyman, you are prone, laying on your back, and you're just kind of slowly getting up after the battle's over. You ran into a bushel, hid excellently, turned into a snake, came back as your newly appointed named garter snake form.
Your alter
Lilithred.
Alter ego, Lilithred.
Lilith found your courage once again.
And you hear from the pond, get. Oh. What do you do?
Run to it.
You run to the
Yeah.
pond?
Oh, fuck.
You run to the pond, and you, on your hands and knees, it's such a small pond, I cannot be more clear about that. It's probably I want to say
I
maybe
dive into the pond.
3 feet by 3 feet in diameter.
You break your nose instantly.
Within this circle of stone, and you get on your hands and knees and you start staring into the pond, and a visage starts to appear. And it gets clearer and clearer. And as it kind of comes into shape, you see a hand reach out of the water and slap you across the face. And you hear, "Get your shit together!" And it's Umberly who just slapped you across the face. And that's where we'll end our session.
Nice.
That's so perfect.
Cool, gang. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. We are definitely taking more and more time out of my busy work schedule to edit them. I almost have another one getting ready to churn out here. Especially thank you to Scott. I know you've been waiting a while for me to churn out an episode while you're doing all of our dope-ass social media shit. But yeah, definitely check us out. www.thatbigddenergy.com. As well as all of our other social media stuff where we're posting memes, funny videos, D&D news, D&D shit, all that fun stuff. So check us out. But let's do some plug-in for everybody else here. No particular order. Wesley, do you have anything to plug?
Check out my YouTube page for remixes. I'm working on a new one right now. And
It's phenomenal.
yeah, if you want to hear me do any remixes, you can email me at wesleyvanremix@gmail.com.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Cool. Next in the order, we've got Allison. Allison, do you have anything to plug?
I guess. Hi, I'm a performer, and I am on Instagram and TikTok, and I believe I have the same handle for both, which is at alleycat_man, and that's A as in apple, L as in lemon, I as in igloo, K as in kite, A as in apple, T as in Tom, _ M as in Mary, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, N as in
It's
Nancy.
become like a thing.
And so there's that. I also have a YouTube channel, Allison Man Soprano. You'll notice that if you go to our website,
Go check it out. She's good.
Thanks.
She's good, y'all.
Thank you. If you go to our website and you look at my headshot, you'll notice that my YouTube channel has the same headshot on purpose. So that's how you'll know that it's me.
And not the long ass username.
What?
Nothing.
Y is in you.
And that's
O is in ovary. U is in you.
no, and
You as in you.
and that's basically it.
perfect.
Hopefully I have stuff on the horizon, but other than that, yeah, just keep listening to the podcast and liking our videos and our social media.
Cool. Awesome. Dustin, do you have anything to plug?
Yeah, I'll plug we're back on Drinks on Dusty with a new fire episode that's climbing the charts this weekend. So check out Drinks on Dusty and get fucked up.
Yeah. Awesome. Scott, last but not least, do you have anything to plug?
We're plugging our own podcast here. We're plugging our podcast, we're plugging our Insta, we're plugging our Facebook. We have a very specific goal. We would love to, at the end of the year, have reached 500 followers on Insta. So for those of you who are listening at home right now,
that seems
we're
attainable
at
as fuck.
Yeah, so we're at 300. So, and we usually get like maybe 1 or 2 a week. So
tell your nerd ass friends.
Yeah, 200. And it's just a click. It's just a click. And you can do the same thing for Wesley's stuff. You can do the same thing for Dustin's stuff. You can do the same thing for Allie's stuff.
Join our
Instagram.
Just a
N
click.
is an Instagram.
It's I is an Instagram.
S is Instagram.
Exactly. So we have that as a goal for our Insta that we want to see. We'd love to see the TikTok kind of grow up to another 10,000 followers. That one's a little bit more
better.
I don't really know if we're going to be able to do that one.
It's attainable as fuck. No, fuck that. It's so attainable. Come on, gang.
It would mean the world to us.
Join our clique with a click, and then we can roll through town take over Wizards of the Coast, storm the building,
Exactly.
slaughter
Exactly.
everyone. No, don't do that. Never mind. Don't do that. They're gonna sue us. They're too happy right now. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, right. And then that we have other stuff coming out. Once we get another episode coming in, we'll be making a little video, kind of just saying what our new goals are for the future and what projects we've got upcoming. So just be prepared and looking for that, you guys. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. Well,
and I don't know. I was gonna think of something funny, but
Go
Yeah,
Chiefs!
yeah,
go Chiefs!
yeah, that's not funny. All right, Wesley, I need you to spell Chiefs for us again, or just spell Chiefs for us
Chiefs?
the first time.
C
Yeah, Chiefs. Go ahead. I need you to spell it out for us.
CHIEF. Oh,
As in,
C is in
Oh,
Chiefs,
C as in-
H is in Heefs, E is in Eefs, I is in Ifs, F
You
is
forgot
in
the I.
and S is in
fuck, start over.
Really? Oh.